What's up, family? What's up? Hey, I want to jump on here real quick. And Valentine's Day is coming up. And it's weird because I've never really gave a crap about Valentine's Day. I never did. I've always celebrated it in the aspect of I've always bought people stuff, the women that was in my life. Or the lady, I should put it that way. That was always in my life. I've always bought them stuff. But I always bought them stuff all year long. So Valentine's Day was just another day. And I never really liked it because I felt like I was obligated to buy them something. And it's like I don't like being told what to do. You know what I mean? I don't like feeling like I'm obligated to do anything. You know what I mean? Just because this is what society say. And so I bought stuff all year long just because. If you was in my life, I value you, I appreciated you, and I want to show you that all year long. I didn't need a certain day to, okay, it's Valentine's Day. This is what I'm gonna do for you, to show you how much I love you. And so Valentine's Day was never a big deal to me, in that aspect of I'm not going all out on Valentine's Day. I'm just gonna do the minimum. You know what I mean? Because if you can't appreciate the fact and acknowledge the fact that I do for you all year long for no specific reason other than the fact that I'm trying to show you that I value you and appreciate you, it is what it is. You know what I mean? But the crazy thing, I never did anything for myself. I never did anything for myself on Valentine's Day. I've always gotten stuff. You know what I mean? The women that was in my life, they've always bought me stuff. You know what I mean? But I never thought that, man, you know what? I do stuff for people all the freaking time. All, I give my all, you know what I mean, to people. And it's like, I neglect myself. I neglect to do for myself. I'll do the bare minimum for me and go above and beyond for everybody else. And as I was sitting there thinking about that this year, it's like, man, that seems cool, but that shows you the twisted subconscious thoughts that we have about ourselves. We'll go above and beyond for everybody else, and we'll neglect ourselves. We'll do the bare minimum for ourselves while going above and beyond for everybody else. This year, I don't know if it's just because I'm getting older. I'll be 51 next Saturday. This year, I'm doing me. You know what I mean? I'm doing me. And what I mean by that, I love me. I truly love me. And probably for the first time in my life, since starting last, first time in my life on Valentine's Day, that I really value me. I really appreciate who I am. I really appreciate who I've grown into, who I've become. I do. You know what I mean? And it's like, man, I'm going all out this year. I'm going all out. And what I mean by that, it's about new beginnings. New beginnings. So this year, getting me a new mattress and box spring for my bed. Not a big deal. I don't really need one, but I'm getting one. Why? Because I've slept on that mattress and box spring and those sheets with people that I'm no longer interested in. I'm no longer with. And although, yeah, I wash the sheets and all that other stuff, it's about new beginnings. New beginnings. I value me enough to say, you know what? I can have something new. I can do something for myself. I love me enough to say, you know what? I'm cutting all ties. When I look at this bed, it's no longer going to remind me of what I've done with anybody else. Maybe that's just me. But for this Valentine's Day, this weekend, my celebration started yesterday. My Valentine's Day weekend celebration started yesterday. Because truth be told, Valentine's Day should be every day. Say it again. Valentine's Day should be every day. And so I'm buying me a new mattress, new box springs, a bunch of new sheets and pillowcases and stuff. Give me a new couch. Why? Because again, I'm getting rid of stuff that I had connections with other people that are no longer in my life, that I no longer have anything to do with. Because see, just because I'm getting old don't mean that, I don't do stupid stuff. You know what I mean? Don't mean that I'm not interested in sex and we're not gonna just have fun. Let's keep it real. Let's talk. Yeah, I've done stuff on my couch. You know what I mean? With people that I'm no longer interested in, people I no longer conversate with. And so again, I'm cutting off all those connections. I'm cutting off all those ties. I'm cutting off all those memories. I'm getting rid of all that stuff and replacing it with new things for me. Because I deserve that. Because I want that. It don't matter whether anybody else think I deserve it or not. I don't care. I do. And that's all that matters to me. You know what I mean? And why am I saying? Because you have to learn to appreciate and value yourself and do things for you, regardless of what other people think. Regardless of what other people say. Don't trip out if they call you narcissistic. Don't trip out if they call you arrogant and blah, blah, blah. Man, let that go. We've already had that conversation. Let that madness go. You got to learn to live free. You have to learn to live free. Let that drama go. People tell you that stupid stuff to keep you controlled. People tell you that stupid stuff to keep manipulating you, to keep you in a box. Love you. Pamper you. Pamper yourself. And the trip is, you show people how to love you. You show people how to spoil you. You show people how to pamper you by how you love yourself, by how you take care of yourself. And so when you do these things for yourself, you're telling people, and you straight up off the bat, hey, man, I got boundaries, I got expectations. This is what this is how I treat me. This is what I think of me. If you want to be with me, cool, so be it. But I'm not lowering my standards. I'm not lowering my expectations just because you want to be with me. If you want to be with me, this is what you got to meet in order to be with me. You ain't got to be here. You know what I mean? My life goes on. I don't care. I want you to be here, but if you don't think that you can meet these expectations, okay. But I'm not going to lower my standards to accommodate you. I'm not going to lower my standards to appease your ignorance. That's what I'm not going to do. My hope and prayer is that this Valentine's Day weekend or whatever, you learn to fall in love with you. You learn to value you. You learn to set healthy boundaries. You learn to establish a standard that's fitting for the king or queen that you are. So you can't call yourself a king. You can't call yourself a queen if you treating yourself like crap. If you living like a hobo. And I'm no disrespect to anybody. I'm just saying, if you call yourself a king, if you call yourself a queen, you call yourself a boss, then you got to live like one. I don't mean that you got to have all expensive stuff. I'm just saying that there's certain criteria that kings and queens have. There's certain standards that kings and queens have. You could be in an apartment, you could be in the hood and still be a king or queen. It's not your environment like that that makes you a king or queen. It's how you respect yourself. It's how you carry yourself. It's what you think about yourself. Because that's how other people are going to treat you. Yeah, you can always have haters. Dismiss them. Because see, they're hating because they're jealous. They're hating because they don't understand how you could value yourself, how you could love yourself, because their concept of love and value is twisted. But you can't allow that to, you can't allow their issues to become your issue. Don't allow their issues to become your issue. You're a queen. You're a king. It's time for you to start acting like one. It's time for you to start treating yourself like one. And if you know anything about a king and a queen, everybody can't just be in their company. I'll say that again. If a queen and a king don't just allow anybody to be in their company. They don't entertain everybody. Who are you entertaining that you shouldn't be? Who are you allowing to be in your company, in your presence, that you shouldn't be? Why are you allowing them in your company? If you know they're a hater, why are you allowing them in your company? If you know they're a backstabber, if you know that they're lying to you and they're dogging you out and whoop-de-whoop-de-whoop, why are you allowing them in your company? They are who they are. But if you're a king and a queen, why are you allowing them in your company? See, as a king and a queen, man, your circle's awfully small. You know what I mean? There's only one king. There's only one queen. Your circle's awfully small. Don't be afraid to have a small company. Don't be afraid to have a small circle. I love you guys. Happy healing. Happy Valentine's Day. You deserve to be loved. You deserve to be appreciated. Most importantly, by yourself. Peace. Love you guys.